Hi, so we're going to talk a little bit about moving projects forward, and specifically when we are working with others. I think that it doesn't really matter what job you're in, what kind of business you work, or what role you're playing in life. You're going to have to make asks, and people actually want to help, so it's important that you make an ask. Asking for help is an act of generosity because people feel useful when they can do something to move your life forward, and they get reward too. And so when we are looking in the sense of influence and persuasion, I want to make sure that we are thinking about this in the sense that not that we are getting people to do things that they are resisting, but really that we are enrolling people in a better future. And that's how we're going to approach this today. So I'm going to talk specifically about something called the Persuasion Formula, which is outlined by Brendon Burchard in his book High Performance Habits. And this is particularly helpful when approaching any sort of ask, right? It could be in a mediation, a contract, or basically just asking your kids to do something around the house or something. It doesn't really matter the situation, but no matter the ask, that you got to create a foundation. And the foundation for making an ask is acknowledgement. And this is basically to explicitly share our understanding and appreciation of other people's realities and what's going on in their lives. So if I'm waiting on somebody to help me move a project forward, acknowledge that you understand that life is busy, you know something about them, all these other things going on. Explicitly acknowledge that. And then also just acknowledge that everything else that's going on in your life too. Make yourself relatable to them and make their situation relatable to you. And this is really great before getting to that request. Now there's another step. You want to add this acknowledgement to ambition. And ambition is basically stoking this ambition for what lies on the other side of doing this task. You know, there's a better future here for you and for me. And this helps us gain that greater persuasion by sharing how their actions are going to lead to some reward. And there can be intrinsic reward for them, this personal meaning, a passion, enjoyment, or a feeling of accomplishment, or an extrinsic reward, the social recognition, maybe there's money involved, power, an award, or just, some appreciation. So that ambition is super important, and you can even add a little bit of your ambition into it, so how this benefits both of you in a mutual way. So they understand that, hey, helping themselves by getting this done is also helping you, and together you can reap the rewards of this, and basically play their mind forward to the other side of what you're about to ask. Okay, so we got this acknowledgement plus ambition. Now we need to get to multiply it by our affect. And our affect is basically creating an emotion around the situation. And so this is best done with your voice. In person is even better, but at least over the phone or Zoom, before email. So if there is any situation where you can drive a project forward, try and make that a place where somebody can really feel and detect the emotion behind things. So this is your affect, our tone. Make them feel like they really want to get this done and help you out. And do something and create an emotional level. Sometimes that ambition is basically writing a story for them and writing a story for yourself and what that looks like on the other side. So I hope this helps. Just think about acknowledging as the foundation, that bedrock before you make any sort of ask. And then that ambition is really playing it forward so that ask becomes appealing, to just be on the other side of that. And then really, really bring your affect. And if you have any questions, let me know.